Welcome in to Quicksand TV After Dark, where I'm a little fired up right now because I've just about had it with a particular app, a content consumption app on the Apple TV 4K. Like, I'm literally ready to find the first person that works at this application and put a foot in somebody's. I'm gonna walk you through what actually happens whenever I try to watch content with this app on this Apple TV 4K every single day. And guys, any of you IT people out there, anybody who utilizes this app on an Apple TV 4K, I need some help here because this was not happening until very recently. I would say within the last few weeks is when this started, and I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm ready to cancel the entire thing. All right, so let's head on back to the home screen and let's identify the culprit here. All right, so it's not this one. It's not this one. Not this one. Let's just go ahead and head on down to it. It's this one. Max. Guys, I know that they're already pretty much a hilarious meme out there with their constant renaming. It's HBO, it's HBO Go, it's HBO Max, it's Go Max, you know.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on now. Let's get the name figured out. First of all, this rebrand with the black is terrible, all right? But let's look past all that and let's just talk about the actual quality of this app and the actual ability to consume content on it by simply utilizing this app the way it should be used. Let me show you what I'm met with. So I click on the app, right? This. Now, I'm not always met with this. Sometimes it teases me a little bit, right? And it'll actually sign me into my account and I can go to the content screen and I can actually get all the way to a movie or a show, and when I go to play the show, this is what I'm met with right here. Now guys, you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? Just click connect your provider, go through the steps, and you're good to go. It's not that simple, okay? Because I'll go ahead and click it. I'll actually go through a couple of these, all right? Now you're gonna get a QR code, you have the app here, and you have use email address, all right? Now I've tried all of these. Let me get to the end story here of what happens. No matter which one of these I choose, it always comes back to the same thing. I get signed all the way back in, I go to the content I wanna watch, I press play, and it brings me right back to connect your provider. Now, the only way that I can get around this, the only way, no matter if I come back to this screen, whether I sign out of the app completely, whether I restart the Apple TV 4K, it does not matter. The only way for me to get back in and consume the content that I am paying for, okay? I'm upholding my end of the bargain here. This is bull, all right? No matter what I do from here on out is going to return me to that screen. The only way for me to get around this is to do this. Let's go back to the home screen, and you notice it's way down here at the bottom, right? That's probably your first clue on how I have to get around this. I have to do this, press and hold it. I have to delete, not offload, I have to delete the entire app, okay? Then I have to come back in here, and it's gonna be the first one at the top because I have to do this every day. I have to go back here. I have to reinstall it, okay? And then once this finishes installing and I click open, it's gonna take me back to that screen you saw a minute ago. And when I go through the prompts from here, it is going to work perfectly. I'm making this video out of frustration in the hopes that one of my loyal subscribers out there who is running into this problem where no matter what I do, outside of deleting the app entirely and reinstalling it and then going through the new setup prompts all over again. Because by the way, if I go to sign in, it's gonna work. If I go to connect your provider, it's gonna work. The problem here is that tomorrow, I go to watch content. 24 hours later, it's going to do this exact same thing to me where the only way I can get back in and actually watch content is to delete the app, reinstall, and do this same process. Guys, I feel like I'm in a 90s movie called Groundhog Day. For some of you youngins out there, you probably have never heard of it. It has Bill Murray, and essentially his alarm clock goes off. He goes through his day, and what he finds out is he's just in an endless loop. He basically is just repeating the same day over and over and over. That's what's going on here with this Max application. And the sad part is, I really like this app. If this was an app where it was like, well, I really don't consume much content, it doesn't really have much content, it really doesn't have much content that interests me, I'd have canceled this 2 weeks ago, like when this started. But for like 2 straight weeks now, I've been willing to jump through these extra hoops on pretty much a daily basis because I like the content on here. I want to keep it. Max, HBO, HBO Go, whoever the you are, help me out here. Maybe one of you out there who like has a connection that works in tech support for HBO or Apple TV 4K apps or something. Maybe you can, hook me up with an answer here. Maybe somebody out there who's had this exact same problem, maybe you have a resolution. You can walk me through what you did in the comment section. And by the way, if any of you drops a comment with the steps on how to fix this and it works, I'll shout you out in a future video because guys, I really want to keep this application. I really like the content on it. I like the quality of the content, but I don't know if I can do this every day or it's not even every day. If I go 3-4 days from now without watching this app, the very next time I try to use it, it's going to do the same thing. That's horrific. That's terrible. What motivated me to make this video is I literally just got in here, wanted to watch some content, and for like the 15th straight day or the 15th straight time I've tried to use this app, that happened. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore, and I need some help because I really want to keep this app. I don't want to cancel it. I really don't. If you have any insights here, if you have any suggestions, you guys are a great community. Typically when I put out a video like this where I have some sort of tech issue with a display or something, I usually get some pretty good suggestions on things to try out. Sometimes none of them work, but they're really good suggestions that I hadn't thought of yet. I'm willing to try them. But I'm gonna get out of here now and I'm gonna watch content on another app, HBO Max. I'm gonna go ahead and watch something else, and I'm not gonna give you very much longer, I'm only gonna give you maybe another few days or a week of messing around with this for either an app update to come out or for you guys to get your together with Apple TV 4K to fix whatever disconnect. Because again, this has not always been the case. This just started 2 or 3 weeks ago out of nowhere, okay? So you get it fixed, you get it sorted, I'm gonna be a happy customer. But if you don't, think about the scene from Wedding Crashers when Vince Vaughn pats himself on the ass and says, watch this go on down the road. That's pretty much gonna be me with HBO Go, Max. I'm out.